Tornado sparkles Hollywood shockwave. When Jamie Dornan confronts professional memories every time he sees Dakota Johnson. The lights remain the same, but the people do. Every time Jamie Dornan sees Dakota Johnson step into the frame, whether on screen, at a film event, or just a fleeting glimpse in the news, something familiar happens. Professional memories automatically light up. Not noisy, not dramatic, just a neatly arranged sequence of emotions, opening at the right moment, then quietly closing. It's not personal nostalgia. It's the memory of a cinematic journey. 1. The first moment, when names became intertwined. There are professional relationships that don't need to be close off-screen to be strong. They are forged from time, pressure, and irreversible decisions. For Jamie, Dakota is more than just a co-star. She was the one who joined him on a project that cemented their identities for years to come. Every time he sees Dakota, he remembers that first moment, the initial hesitation, then the determination to move forward, because filmmaking sometimes demands courage not found in the script. We did it, he thinks. Not in the sense of box office success, but in the sense of having completed the chosen path. 2. Hollywood shockwave. When a film becomes a wave. There are projects that are more than just films. They are media waves. Posters, trailers, interviews, everything revolves around the same axis. Bold, shocking, pushing boundaries. And Jamie understood very well, from that moment on, that every time he saw Dakota, he saw not just a colleague, but an icon of an era. Hollywood loves icons. But the price of being an icon is never being out of the public eye. 3. Reflections on his career. What he learned. In the rare moments he asks himself, Jamie doesn't think about headlines. He thinks about the lessons learned. He learned that acting isn't just about emotion, it's about being responsible for your public image. Success can open doors, but it can also frame them. Silence is sometimes a strategic choice, not avoidance. Every time he sees Dakota, he asks himself, if I could do it again, would I do it differently? And the answer is usually, probably not. Not because everything was perfect, but because everything happened in accordance with who they were at that moment. 4. A gaze that needs no words. There are moments that need no words. At an award ceremony, the lights panned across, the cameras flashed, and Jamie caught a glimpse of Dakota in the distance. No overly polite smiles, no suggestive gestures. It was just a knowing glance, the kind of look two people share that they understand something no one else fully comprehends. Not a secret, but an experience. 5. BBC-style analysis. The boundary between personal and professional life. Film often blurs the lines. The public tends to believe that if two people have chemistry on screen, then there must be a similar story in real life. But Jamie, over time, learned to separate them. When he saw Dakota, he didn't think about her private life. He thought about the discipline on set, the consistency in her work, the pressure to maintain her image. These things created a form of professional respect, less emotion, more understanding. 6. The aftershocks and growth. Hollywood doesn't forget quickly, but people learn to move on. Jamie knew that every time Dakota appeared in the press, a part of the old echo would resurface, not because they were seeking it, but because the public needed an anchor point to continue the story. But at a more mature age, he viewed those echoes from a safe distance. Not against them, not exploiting them, just acknowledging them. 7. When memories no longer weigh heavily. The biggest change wasn't how others saw them, but how Jamie saw the memories themselves. Before, memories came with pressure. Now, memories come with acceptance. He didn't need to explain. He didn't need to deny. He didn't need to embellish. Every time he saw Dakota, he just thought, that's part of my job. And I've done it seriously. 8. Hollywood shockwave. A story that doesn't need a climax. Not every story needs a final explosion. This story lacks confessions, public conflict, or shocking truths. Only an actor looks back on his career journey, each time encountering a face associated with a significant chapter. And perhaps, that very calmness is the most surprising thing. 9. When the lights dim. At the end of each event, the lights fade. The auditorium is empty. The headline shifts to a new story. Jamie leaves, carrying with him a familiar thought. Cinema is about moments we share with others, and then leave them where they belong. Each time he sees Dakota Johnson, he doesn't look back at the past. He just realizes he's already been through it.